They say we're only as sick as our secrets. And if that's true, then I've been carrying around a sickness inside of me for years. Secrets I swore I'd take to the grave, moments I buried so deep even I tried to pretend they never happened, the lies, the betrayals, the times I looked in the mirror and I couldn't recognize the person staring back. I thought holding it all in kept me safe, that as long as no one else knew the truth, I could still control the story. But here's what I've learned. A secret kept in the dark doesn't stay small. It grows, it festers, it twists itself around your heart until you can't tell the difference between who you are and what you're hiding. I became a prisoner of my own silence. And the chains weren't just shame. They were pride. They were fear. They were the lies I told myself that no one else would love me even if they knew the truth. Step 5 terrifies me because it asked me to do the one thing that I've avoided my whole life, and that's admit. Admit to God. Admit to myself. Admit to another human being the exact natures of my wrongs, not excuses, not half-truths, not the cleaned up version that still makes me look good, but the truth, raw, unfiltered, the kind of truth that strips the mask off and leaves me exposed. And yeah, everything in me resists that, because my natural desire is to protect myself, to keep the mask on, to stay hidden, to control what you see and what you don't. But the steps aren't about feeding my ego. They're about deflating it. Because when I admit my wrongs, when I drag them into the light with somebody that I trust, something happens. The power they have over me shatters. The shame loses its grip. The secrets stop whispering that I'm unworthy, unlovable, unforgivable, and I start to see the truth that I'm not the worst thing that I've ever done. That I am not beyond redemption. That my freedom is waiting on the other side of this confession. Am I ready? Not completely. Will I feel fear? Absolutely. But if sobriety has taught me one thing, it's this. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's feeling fear and walking through it anyway. So I will do this. I will tell the truth. I will confess the exact natures of my wrongs to God, to myself, and to another person that I trust because my life depends on it. And maybe after this, for the first time, I won't just be sober, but I'll be free.
Society.
At first, I was uncomfortable with what they were adding because I'd finally started to feel okay with myself. I was beginning to feel good for the first time. I'd never felt the sun's warmth before with the dirt always covering me. I remember the moment when the sunlight of the Spirit finally broke through and shone inside me. It had been nearly 30 years since the air and light had shone in the darkest parts of my soul. I couldn't believe it.
State your name and your social security number, please.
Reynolds, Butler the 4th. 591. No.
Can't dig holes. That's why I just stopped, because it's going to throw dust all over you. That's not what I'm not talking about you. You asked if you want to know, I'll tell you. Well, I'd rather know what is going on instead of moping around and half into it. That's it. You got to talk about it to get out. We already did that, so we're going to back off on using Zeb's tools. We're going to get some new ones. They're his. He's got the right to say whatever he wants. What else?
I guess that's it, man.
Well, you got resentment. Speak about it. It's going to screw up your whole day. And you won't even remember about
I get
tools
sent over there to take a mound out while everybody's over here using my tools, them up. Yeah, I got a resentment about it.
There we go. Let's put some tar on. Enjoy the day. Pick up and you start to use the tools of sobriety. If you're hanging on to something that ain't worth hanging on to.
You're good.
There's a lot of improvements from last year, absolutely, but it's just, oh my God, I'm getting sick of this. It's not the bunker. I want, like when Steven moves out, I'm probably taking his room. I don't even care that it smells like I'm just tired of like, I just need space. Yeah.
Space. So, yeah. So you've had some general aggravation in the past few days? Is that from...
Sick of my everything we're using out there is mine, and I'm just kind of sick of it. I'm resentful at Reed for driving across the country with like no tools, but he manages to bring a motorcycle, and so we're just going to use all my shit all summer, and then it'll be pretty much ruined. And then, because nobody respects the tools, like, and it pisses me off. They'll just leave them laying where the ever. Like, it pisses me the off how they operate with all that. I mean, you're out there every day filming it, and I'm sure, like, on the camera, they're like, where's this, where's that? And it's like, well, it's where you left it, because you were too lazy to just bring it back to like a central location where we can keep up with everything. Like, we're constantly walking around looking for, and then they take out of my tool bag when I'm not looking, so then I'm looking for my, and I'm literally just sick of it.
Poker life's a piece of cake.
Piece of cake? Comfortability good?
I'm comfortable. Very comfortable.
Got your own room, huh?
Got my own room.
Your own room? How are the mung beans?
Yeah, I get a little tired of them, but it's food.
Food's food. So you'd say that, overall sobriety's being tested in all corners?
Yeah, everybody's, like we just said a minute ago, dude, everybody's freaked out on everybody at least once. I mean, you got it on camera the other day. Reed challenged Dean to a boxing match.
We got some gloves. I think I could come up with 2 pairs of boxing gloves if it's that big of a deal for you.
Like,
He did.
Dean beat the shit out of him. There's no question about that.
You just don't put one screw to hold the joint. So now, the most piece of the most visible wall of the whole project, because we're standing here, is messed up.
I'm at my wit, like, I want to freak out a lot. Kale will not. God, Kale's gonna go back. Don't show him this, but he's.
Before you're coming out of your mother, but you.
Well, dude. Damn.
Everybody's very sensitive here. Everybody in recovery is very sensitive. Everybody here is very sensitive. It really has nothing to do with recovery, but it is a common denominator that people new in sobriety are thin-skinned. So.
Go yourself. Hey, go yourself. I mean that. Get your up here then, big guy.
Look, man, both of y'all hit me. No, we ain't fighting. We're here to be sober, do good things, man.
Over here and beat me with the
Somebody asked you to get a tool and you just want to stand there like a little be lazy.
Because I always
He's doing exactly what Dean told him to do.
Hey, awesome.
You think? Yeah, I mean, I'm sick of it. Yeah, I think I don't know how everyone feels about me, but I definitely like everyone, and I feel like we all get along pretty well.
Last night I handed you a cookie and you want to freak out in the meeting like a little.
Because I don't want touching my goddamn cookie. Did I ask you for a cookie?
Nah.
You with me. You want to fight somebody? Come on.
Damn,
You can't wait to fight somebody. Bring it on.
Let's go.
You guys stop it. Cut it out. Stop.
Come on, look, y'all. Come on.
God damn.
Both of y'all, man.
That's enough.
Fires, help. You back your get the out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Chill out with that.
I don't remember being thin-skinned. I remember being more thick-skinned than I am now. Because I was just so happy to be sober. First time in my life I'm sober. The rest of the world just doesn't matter anymore. I'm happy. Now, I'm a little more sober. I got real world problems to deal with and I forget where I come from. As long as I remember where I come from, work problems ain't that hard. It'll all get done eventually.
Awesome. Awesome. Good job. Good job. What's this, tire number 8? We had 1 flat last year. And, unbelievable. In the road. I don't even know what to do anymore, you know? I mean, he's pretty skilled on the thing, so I'm like over, I don't even know what to do. I think I'm just gonna give this thing back and buy 3 more shovels. I think that's, you know.
Drove in here and I mean I was up there, so I had to get it off the mountain.
Maybe it was under pressure. I don't know.
I quit.
I'm like, all right, let's shut the bunker down. Let's shut it down and go home and quarantine for COVID and do nothing and just sit there and watch, you know,
Yellowstone or Wild West.
Whatever. If it was a regular job, you know, I don't know if he'd still be there. You know, you just fought with the boss, you know? Program thing this morning that talks about our willingness to fight life and fight everybody and have our way, and our ego will ultimately force us into a position of loneliness until we give in and start listening and see other people. It's an unhappy life. You can't do it. It's an exact description of what Zeb's going through.
Yeah.
So, and so if he changes now, he won't dip back into the to change later. I mean, it's too hard to change in life. So right now, with the pressure that he has, he's got a job. He wakes up and walks out the door, and he's at the job. He lives rent-free, you know?
Yeah.
And he's got all kinds of freedom. So we're trying to help him out to a point where he can hear and change, and see and change. It was just hailing, and now it's not. We're just out in the sunshine this afternoon. Rainstorm came, and now we're getting hammered by the hail. That is Montana. The bookies, we're going to produce a lot of goo. We have 0 shoe goo. But I do have some Gorilla Glue. Will that do? Yo, you.
There's no shoe goo.
I got Gooby Guy, no shoe goo. I got Gorilla Glue. Will that do?
Sure.
I don't think. I think there's permanent damage between Zeb and Reed. Probably not going to be repaired overnight, or if at all.
I get along with everybody just fine, except Zeb, of course.
Yeah. So, you think that was a long time coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Do you think that
I don't condone it. I'm not proud of my actions, but it was a long time coming.
I don't think Zeb's really waking up to the situation or sees his fault in it and understands it. And some of that is really some basic stuff. So I've tried to lead him a certain way and talk to him about it, and which I'll do more of that too. When he finishes some step work, we'll go through the character defects and kind of take those and point to some current day situations that they relate to.
Montana Society!